the intensity of reaction to different attacks cannot vary based on where it happens, is what Prime Minister Narendra Modi said today, adding that all terrorist attacks deserve equal outrage and action. The Prime Minister was speaking at the No Money for Terror Ministerial Conference on counter-terrorism financing in Delhi, where he said our country saw the dark face of terror long before the world took serious note of it. He also made an indirect reference to Pakistan, saying that some countries, however, use terror funding and terror as a part of their foreign policy.
Friends, it is well known that terrorist organizations get money through several sources. One source is state support. Certain countries support terrorism as part of their foreign policy. They offer political, ideological, and financial support to them. It is also important to involve the private sector in these efforts. From a uniform understanding, a unified system of checks and balances and regulations can emerge.
Absolutely. It was a very high direct hit, though it was indirectly said that those countries who are using terrorism as a part of foreign policy and also proxy wars, some kind of a cost should be imposed on them. In fact, if I can just quote him, proxy wars are also dangerous and violent. As far as India is concerned, India has always been claiming that Pakistan has been engaging India in a kind of an indirect proxy war in which state actors and non-state actors have been indulging in terrorist related activities as far as Kashmir is concerned. So the Prime Minister hit out saying there must be a cost imposed upon countries that support terrorism. Organizations and individuals that try to create sympathy for terrorists must also be isolated. And the countries who are also supporting radicalization, because India again and again has been saying that in different parts of the country radicalization has been growing, and various tanzeems, whether it's in South or whether it's in North India, various tanzeems have been supporting radicalization. And you know, this is a two-day conference in which India is going to use its security prism to showcase the problems that it has been facing for last many decades. In fact, the Prime Minister categorically said that before the world, got aware of the word terrorism, India had lost so many precious lives. And this two-day conference is going to be very important in that context. And right now as we speak, the Union Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shah, is addressing the meet in which, crowdfunding and also use of cryptocurrency by various terrorist tanzeems in various forms is being discussed, because to choke the life of terrorism, the funding needs to be stopped. That was the message given by the Prime Minister in the meeting. Almost 72 countries, 450 delegates are participating.